This is the one before the last round, and we have only 14 drivers. So Timo has secured his drivers' championship. However, there's still the manufacturer's championship, and tonight seems that he doesn't have a teammate, so it might be a challenge. The manufacturer or the constructor's title is still on the line. Anything could go. So I'd like to take a guide and take you through a guide on Imola. Let's wait for. This is Pepe Chui. Pepe Chui going in for a lap. Going into turn 2, down to 4th gear. Entering Variante Tamburello. Fourth gear on Variante Villeneuve. Going into turn 7 on Tosa. Short shifting into 4th gear. He's gonna have an Alpine. Oh, and the Alpine kisses the wall. That was a distraction. That was a distraction for Pepe Chui in the Ferrari. He goes down to 3rd gear in Piratella. Now heading into turn 11 on Acque Minerali. Pepe Chui now on Rivazza. Turn 17, now turn 18 on 4th gear. He's gonna enable DRS across the finish line and scoring a 1:15.4, putting him currently in 4th place. It's Hen Non with 1:14.7, the leader, current leader. So if you want pole position, this is the time to beat. Vitality has a 1:14.9. Mutanten Hero has a 1:15.2. Pepe Chui has a 1:15.4. Timo has a 1:15.6. Timo has secured the Drivers' Championship. He's officially world champion. However, the Manufacturer's Championship is still on the line, and today might be a tough job for him since he's the only sailor in this ship, in the McLaren. A lot of drivers who were fighting in the championship were promoted to higher divisions, and Vitality gets a 1:14.7. Few hundredths faster than Hen Non. Ethan Lessiter with a 1:26.4. This is a slightly off-pace lap. How are you doing, ladies and gents? I haven't asked about you. I hope everyone was having a good weekend. Where are you watching from? And who are you cheering for today's race? Let us know. So Brake with a slightly off-pace lap as well. A 1:27.4. Ooh, the Red Bull of Ivan gets a 1:14.7. Also a few hundredths away from Vitality, his teammate. Paudi gets a 1:15.7. So this is round 14 in Imola. We only have 14 drivers competing. The championship has been secured, but the races are always fun. This is the Red Bull of Vitality moving out of the way for Haas. But Haas' lap was disabled, so I assume he's gonna be going for another one, but he doesn't have enough DRS to send it for another one. He should have saved the battery deploy. And there's Petuka with the Aston Martin leaving the pits, going for his outlap. This could have been a little bit distracting. Haas will be at a big disadvantage now going for his lap, since his ERS deploy is very low. We're talking about less than 30%. Now it's going to be less than 20%. As he heads into Acqua Minerale. Entering the third sector. Now it's less than 10%. He goes into Variante Alta. And now he's heading to turn 16. Into Rivazza, turn 17, followed by turn 18. Well, across the finish line, enabling DRS. That was very close to the barrier. Getting a 150.6. Well, I have to say, that is a phenomenal lap by Haas, who performed his lap with almost with low or almost no DRS at all. So that's phenomenal. That's an awesome job from him. So 115.6, putting him currently in 8th place. Well, now he needs to go to the pits so he could charge his battery. Well, ladies and gents, these cars are hybrid cars. It's a V6 hybrid engine, which means the car runs on fuel as well as battery. Some drivers were not able to put on the table any lap times. We are talking about Pituca, who is on his hot lap. Going into Variante Alta. Into turn 17 in Rivazza. Going into turn 18 with very careful throttle control. He's going to enable DRS. Across the finish line, and that's provisional pole position from Pituca. My word. So today's race might be very exciting. We might see a new winner. This is Khan, NMGN, still in the pits. He's a new driver in the Formula 10 division in PSGL. The track is now pretty crowded. Vitality was on the grass, and now he's rejoining the track. So, ladies and gents, with 7 minutes to go, it's Pituca who has the provisional pole position. The Aston Martin driver was able to score a 114.3. Well, it's a high 3, which means almost a 114.4. 3/10 faster than King Ivan, who is currently has provisional second place. It's a 114.7. Same thing for his teammate Vitality, also 114.7. Vitality will be going back to the pits. Brake was able to get a 115.1. That's a decent lap. As Brake Goes back to the pits. Well, we have a lot of missing names from today's race. For instance, Justin is not driving today. Justin has a huge Dutch fan base. Ethan Lessiter seems to be going for a fast lap. And it's a purple sector 1 for Ethan Lessiter. Very interesting. Very interesting as he heads into Piratella, turn 9. Now going into Acqua Minerale, turn 13. That was an oversteer. He goes off track. He rejoins. This probably messed up his lap. Now heading into Variante Alta. Conquering turn 16 on 7th gear, heading into Rivazza. Very careful on the throttle as he goes into the pits. I thought that was, yeah, well, he ruined his lap. He messed up his lap, so he wasn't able to carry on. This is Khan. He's a new driver with PSGL, and we can appreciate the way he has Sebastian Vettel's helmet. That's a very nice looking helmet. The exact helmet livery of Sebastian Vettel with the German flag all over it. Very, very nice design. He's on his out lap currently. Almost 4 minutes to go. Ladies and gents, Khan will be going for his... that was not the best exit, but he's gonna go for his hot lap. This doesn't seem to be too fast for me, but... Yep. No. I don't think that's his lap. I don't think that's a qualifying lap. His lap was invalidated. So I would like to remind our viewers that Petuka is the provisional pole sitter with a 114.3. And if you want to start first, you have to beat that lap time. The rules are simple, it's pretty straightforward. Petuka is going to be greedy. He's going to go for another lap. So we're going to be on board with him, try to steal his braking points. And turning points as well. So, oh my word! It's a 114.3 from King Ivan with the Red Bull. He has stolen that from Petuka, so Petuka has now to improve as he slided a bit. Same thing, Vitality also improves. The two Red Bulls are now ahead of the Aston Martin driver. It's less than a tenth, we are talking about thousands. So Petuka now heading into Piratella. Down to 4th gear. Very clean racing line on Acqua Minerale. Heading into Variante Alta. Not the best exit. Yup. His lap has been invalidated. He has less than 2 minutes. Well, I would like to ask our dear viewers, where are you watching from and who are you supporting in tonight's race? I'd love to hear your opinion out. And I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. You know that tomorrow is Monday and we all hate Mondays. So it's King Ivan who is sitting on provisional pole position. It's a 114.3. Followed by his teammate in the Red Bull, Vitality. In third place, it's Petuka. Petuka will be trying to improve. However, I don't think he's going to be able to improve in this lap. His ERS is very low. He's going to struggle to try to find lost couple of milliseconds. He goes off track here. So in fourth place, it's Hen Non with a 114.7. And that the fourth place has been taken away by Break with it's a 114.7 also. A few thousandths faster than him. You can see how these lap times are so close to each other. This is how competitive this league is. So Hen Non moves to fifth provisional place. In sixth place, it's Mutanten Hero to 114.9. And Petuka steals the pole position once again. It's a 114.2. 1/10 faster than King Ivan. Petuka doesn't want to give up. And I will take a look at the chats to see. Whoa, my word. Holy cannoli. Well, when you think it's over, it's not over. It's far from being over. The championship leader, the championship winner, Timo, gets provisional pole position with 114.2. It's basically his second lap on the track, and it's a perfect one. This is how you differentiate the top tier drivers from the regular drivers. Taking a look at the chats. Hello to Konstantin Svetanov. Hello, Francesco Bortot. Jason K. Eufrazio Barrios from Chile supporting Red Bull. Hello, Eufrazio, if I pronounce your name correctly. So time is almost over. And the provisional pole sitter Timo will be heading back to the pits. Same thing for Petuka. That was an astonishing qualifying session from Timo. The cars are heading back to the pits. We still have the AI of Jay Cardi and Perpetué still cruising around. So that's it for today's qualifying session. We are gonna shortly review it. We are gonna see the full list. For today's qualifying session, it's pole position for Timo, who has already secured the Drivers' Championship. And starting second, Petuka with a 114.2. In third place, King Ivan, followed by his teammate Vitality, the French driver. In fifth place, the Swedish Breik, followed by Hen Non. In seventh place, Mutanten Hero. In eighth place, Ethan Lessiter, followed by Haas, Perpetué in 10th, Jay Cardi, Podi. And then these drivers were not able to score any lap times. We are talking about Khan, who is a new driver, and Brent. Stay with us, ladies and gents. Don't go anywhere, because I'm sure this race is going to be a hot race, just like every single week. Well, since the race is going to be in a few minutes, I would like to suggest you to rush to your kitchen and grab yourselves your favorite snacks and drinks, because in a couple of minutes we are racing in Imola. And as you know, it's suggested that you enjoy watching things while having snacks and drinks. And if you're on a diet, don't worry. Some diet soft drinks with some some vegetable snacks could do the job, as we are waiting for the drivers. So now we're gonna have a formation lap. Basically, this lap is going to introduce or refresh the memories of the drivers around the track. And then after that, we are going to start in Imola. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gents. So now the drivers are lining up on the grid. I hope that everyone had enough time to grab their favorite snacks and drinks, because as I said, well, experts suggest that it's more favorable to enjoy watching things while having snacks. And the drivers are lining up. Hello, Falcon. How many tiers? We have 15 tiers for the PlayStation, 3 tiers for the PC. Hello, Voids, saying Salimi, GOAT commentator. I think this is Octavian. Is that you? So, ladies and gents, the cars are lining up. The lights are going red because once they go off, it's go for the Imola Grand Prix, and it's a superb start from the Aston Martin of Petuka, who's going to go side by side with Timo, who's going to come on top on turn 1. It's Timo who keeps that first place. So Timo in first. In second place, it's Petuka, followed by King Ivan. In fourth place, it's Reich. Reich was able to... What happened to Vitality? Vitality is losing a lot of positions, and I assume he probably has some damage. So it's Reich in fourth place, followed by Mutanten Hero. Henon in sixth. Hawes in seventh. Vitality. Jay Cardi, followed by Ethan Lessiter. In 11th place, Pepe Chui. Khan, the new driver. Paul D and Brent, last but not least. I would like to remind our dear viewers that it's going to be slightly difficult for these drivers to make any overtaking moves within the first 3 laps because the DRS is still disabled. Well, what did I say? I haven't finished my word, and that's Pepe Chui. Khan and Ethan Lessiter going off track. Timo the fast lap to 118.3 as we continue racing. Take a look at Ethan Lessiter currently on board with him. He's only 1/10 behind Khan. He'll be using ERS. Nicely defended from Khan. Oh, Ethan Lessiter goes around the outside. That's a fantastic move from Ethan Lessiter, moving up to P11. Wonderful stuff from him. And Khan loses another position to Brent, falling behind to 13th place. So Timo was able to create a 1 second gap between him and Petuka, who is in second place. Voids is saying Ethan, my king, so it seems he's supporting Ethan. Or that's Ethan. I think that's Ethan. He's wishing good luck to all drivers. Cameron Chapman, how can I join PSGL League Racing on Xbox? Cameron, go to their Twitter account. And in the description you're going to find a link to their Discord. And from there it's going to be very easy. And ladies and gents, it's Hawes who has opened our income of penalties for the day, scoring himself the first set of penalties. And the DRS has just been enabled, which means that the drivers are going to be able to use it on a few specific spots. It's a wonderful move from Jake Hardy, moving up to P7. Still being chased by Hawes. In 13th place, Khan and Brent. Oh, Brent makes a slight mistake, goes off track, and it's Khan who overtakes him. Same thing for Poddy. Brent is now last. He's gonna have to fight his way back. Moving up to P8, this is Hawes. Hawes is very close to Jake Hardy. They're talking about 4/10 separating them. No problem, Cameron. And now, this is Hawes, currently on board with Hawes. He's using the DRS now. Jake Hardy defending the inside. Hawes goes round the outside. That's a phenomenal move. Moving up to P7. Wonderful stuff from Hawes. And Vitality moving up one place on Pepe Chui. What happened to Ethan Lessiter? Ethan Lessiter going side by side with Brent. So I have Falcon. Falcon you is asking, I'm assuming all platforms will be combined in the new game as there will be cross-platform play. Yes, I guess so. It's up to the admins to decide, but from my personal views, I think so, yes. This is Vitality using DRS, going side by side alongside Jake Hardy. A very easy overtake, and now his next target is going to be Hawes. He sends it to the inside. Vitality, such a cold driver. And now he moves to P6, and we have a yellow flag for Henon, who was sent to the shadow realm. He is now off track. He lost a few positions. Well, Brent has retired from the session. That's very unfortunate. We're gonna have to carry on with 13 drivers for the day. And it's a full course yellow, and a safety car has been deployed. Safety car, safety car. So, Falcons, about the thing you just said. Well, I think it's about time that most of the games become cross-platform. I mean, if you think about it, Fortnite was probably one of the first games to do it, to create a cross-platform game that is shared between all sorts of devices, which was nice for the community, and which was nice for different sorts of players. So you were able to basically play the same game on PC, on Xbox, on PlayStation, on iPad, on mobile phone, on a Nintendo Switch, and then play with your friends and talk to them. So that was revolutionary. So I think that most of the games are able to do so, and they should do so, because they should destroy the bridges that separate the players from each other. They should join the players together, because it doesn't matter what platform you're playing the game on, you are all part of the same community. This is the Formula 1 sim racing community. So safety car has been deployed. Timo went to the pits. Same thing for Ivan, Petuka, Mutanten Hero, Reich. Reich went on a very interesting strategy. He went on for hards. Same for Vitality. Well, basically everyone went to the pits except for Podi. Podi completing 5 laps on the mediums. Still hasn't been to the pits yet. So I would like to ask our dear viewers, I don't know if you have seen the trailer of the new Formula 1 2022 game, but if you saw it till the end, you're gonna see a small scene of a McLaren 720S drifting around. So I would assume that you're gonna be able to drive that car on the track. And it has been leaked that you are gonna be able to probably drive supercars on the track, which is a really cool feature. So I would like to ask you, what are some of the cars that you would love to be able to drive in the Formula 1 game? We are entering now lap 7. It's Podi leading the race, the Irish driver. Cameron Chapman asking me, are you excited for the VR? I am excited for the VR. Jason would love to drive go-karts. Well, but go-karts is not a supercar. I mean, that would be fun to try go-karts in the Formula 1 game, but they said that you're going to be able to drive supercars. Like, as a driver, you own road legal cars. As for Cameron, yes, I am excited for the VR. Well, I do not have a VR kit. My friend has, and I tried it on Gran Turismo Sport, and it was phenomenal. It was amazing. Yes, I would love to try VR in the Formula 1 game. But the thing in VR is that the graphics quality is going to decrease slightly once you go into VR mode. Well, of course. Safety car is going to be going for another lap. Paudi is now the provisional leader of the race. He is the only driver not to pit yet. And I'm not sure whether this was the right decision or not. Because now he's on semi-old mediums. He's gonna struggle to keep up the pace since he's being chased by Timo on fresh mediums. And now the safety car is heading into Acqua Minerale. And Podi did a good job here dodging the safety car. Could have hit it. Well, to be honest, I would love to drive the safety car in the next Formula 1 game. That would be fun to see. I know that the MotoGP games give you the ability to drive the safety car, which is really nice. So, ladies and gents, we are currently on the 8th lap of the race. Safety car is going to be in this lap. Podi, who is leading, will be controlling the pace of the race and will be controlling the restart of the race. Since he is the leader, as soon as he crosses the finish line, the flags are going to go green, the cars are going to go vroom vroom, and we are going to resume racing in Imola, Italy. So, Podi going for the restart. Very good restart from Podi. And Timo already lost a position to King Ivan. Timo and King Ivan are going to go side by side. Timo backs out at the last millisecond. It's Podi who is currently leading the race, followed by Ivan in second. Timo in third. Petuka, Mutanten Hero, Brike, Vitality, Hawes, Jay Carney, Pepe Chui, followed by Han Non. His teammate Khan, the new driver, is behind. Last but not least is Ethan Lessiter in the Haas. Oh no, oh no, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, that's so unlucky, for Podi. A small mistake in Acqua Minerale sends him last. Well, that's when you put too much pressure on old tires. I guess now he's going to go back to the pits, which means he's going to lose some additional time. And it's Ivan now leading the race. Cameron is saying, would love to drive a Ferrari 458 in Formula 1 22. Oh man, you have a very sophisticated taste. That's King Ivan defending himself from the attacks of the ferocious Timo. Timo is gonna now send it to the inside. Very, 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 very nicely defended from King Ivan, who keeps the first place. Now he's gonna be under threat by Timo. We're gonna be heading into the Acqua Minerale. Timo is less than a tenth behind. Now heading into Variante Alta. Well, they both have the same set of tires with the same number of completed laps, but King Ivan might be under pressure in the next few laps once Timo receives DRS. There's only one DRS zone in this track, by the way. Three-way battle for the first place. Petuka seemed to me as if he was going to go too deep. Hawes chasing Greg, his teammate. Hawes has now the fastest tire compound, and it's the soft. As we go back to the lead of the race, it's a four-way battle for P1. King Ivan in first, followed by Timo. In third place, Petuka and Mutanten Hero. It's nice how the top four drivers, different teams, Red Bull, McLaren, Aston Martin, and Mercedes. Now they're gonna get DRS as we head into the main straight. Currently on board with Mutanten Hero using his ERS deployment. Timo using ERS and DRS. Timo is gonna go Timo gets the first place and now leading the race once again. King Ivan is now second. Pekuka still third. Stunted Hero in fourth. And we were able to see Khan. Khan just made up one position. He's now 10th and in the points. As Pepe Chui goes back to P11. It's a relatively small circuit, a short one. Sorry, I haven't fully responded to Cameron. He was saying, I wish they would bring back the classic F1 cars though. Yeah. We would love to see that. That's a mistake from Hennon. Went slightly off track. Ooh, he goes off track, and I think this should be penalized. That's cutting a corner and taking advantage. Haas moves to P5. And in second place, Ivan and Timo. I thought Ivan was going to send it to the inside, however he hesitated at the last millisecond. So, yes, the 458 Italia is a very nice car. That's a very good choice. And you asked about the classic F1 cars. Yes, of course it would be very good to drive them back. Well, personally, I really miss the 2010 cars. They were really nice. Their handling was very good. But I don't know if they're gonna bring them back. And if they bring them back, I hope it's not gonna be as DLC, as paid DLC. Oh dear! It's Vitality. Going off track, hitting the wall, losing a tire, and now he's out of the race. And it's full course yellow once again. Full course yellow, another safety car. We are on lap 13. 2 drivers are out, 12 drivers remain. Timo benefits from that to go immediately to the pits. Khan and Pepe Chui did not go to the pits. They decided to continue. Khan with his gorgeous Sebastian Vettel helmet. So all of the drivers went to the pits except for these 2 drivers, for Khan and Pepe Chui. They decided to stay out. And Podi is going on an interesting strategy, running on soft. Well, of course, he's going to try his best to catch up and make up for the mistake that he made a couple of laps ago. Well, one thing for sure is that the safety car changes strategies and changes, I would say, probably the logic of the game or the script of the race. Sometimes you have to be prepared, sometimes you have to come up with new strategies, because you have to consider what if the race doesn't go according to the plan. Always have a plan B, always have an alternative solution that is going to help you to recover from the disaster that just occurred. And this thing doesn't only apply in Formula 1, you can use this thing in your life as well. Always have a plan B in everything that you do. Because in case you fail in the first thing that you're doing, you're going to have a backup. Take this for life. the pits. That's strange. Probably changed his front wing, and now he went on the mediums. That's interesting. Very interesting. So, the newcomer, Khan, is leading the race now. Well, still probably provisionally leading the... This is Pody going off track. Well, of course. Here's the thing. When you install fresh tires, you cannot push in the outlap because you need to warm them up. You need to bring up the temperature so they can stick on the tarmac, and so that the car can be stable. Now Pody is going to be rejoining the queue. The safety car is going to be going in this lap, which means it's Khan, the newcomer, who will be manipulating the restart of the race as he crosses the starting line. The flags go green, the cars go vroom. Very good restart from Timo. Timo going side by side with Pepe Choi. Timo on the outside. Very good move from Timo. Pepe Choi still fighting. They make contact. It's still there, it's still there. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, did you see this? Petuka sends King Ivan straight into the wall. Straight into the wall on the safety car resume. King Ivan, luckily, is still able to carry on. He has lost his front wing, but he's so lucky to still be running on his four wheels. That was a very dangerous incident, and good to know that he's doing okay. It's Timo who is now leading the race once again. In second place, Khan. No DRS yet. We have a yellow flag, and it's Petuka. Petuka drifting. Petuka doesn't have a grip. And King Ivan going to the pits, changing his front wing. Of course, if you don't have front wing, the car is going to understeer. That's how aerodynamics work. This is right, defending himself from the attacks of Hennon. Pepechu and Khan just received time penalties as we speak. And Khan went slightly off track here. Yes, Yona. Yes, you're gonna have a... Wait, why do you need a replay of what? Oh, whoa, 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 the altruistic Khan sends it! And now he's the leader of the race. We did it? How? How on earth? Hello to Thomas Mayne. How are you doing, man? See, oh my goodness! This cannot be real! This cannot be real! Well, some people are not born for the pressure, some people cannot handle the pressure. Khan, on his debut, was leading the race until he had an oversteer, sending his car to the wall, losing his front wing, and losing too many positions. He's now down to P8. A full course yellow and a safety car has been deployed. And the Swedish bike is out of the race. Petuka benefits from this to go to the pits, installing fresh set of softs. Well, Petuka had a very good qualifying lap. However, he struggled during the race. Okay, Yona. Yeah, that one as well. Yeah, I will write it down. I have written it down. Why? Do you think it's cool? So, as I was saying a couple of minutes ago, you go in a specific race, you have a specific strategy that you want to apply, and then an incident happens, a safety car is deployed. This changes all of the rules. This flushes all of the cards. You know, it changes the current context, it changes the way the story is going, and it changes how you are gonna be carrying on with this race. This is why you always have to be prepared, you always have to be aware, and if you want to be a successful driver, you don't need pace alone. Pace alone, well, anyone could be fast with some practice. You need pace, and you need to be smart. You need to be race smart. You need to be aware of what is going on in your surroundings. You need to know when is the good time to pit, what is the right compound. Well, of course, with some help of your engineers, race engineer or team principal. But you need to be very aware on the track. You need to know how are your tires doing, what is the situation with your ERS, how's your fuel going, who's behind you, who's ahead of you, what is the current strategy, what is the current weather. I know it might sound a bit overwhelming, but these are a few of the basic things that make you a very successful driver. So now we are seeing two different strategies. Some drivers went to the mediums, the others went on the softs. It's Mutanten Hero who is currently provisionally leading the race. Timo went to the pits, putting on the softs. Hello, Brian. No, where is Justin? Justin is not here tonight. I don't know why. We've only had 14 drivers. 3 out of these 14 drivers crashed, which means 11 drivers remain, which means only one driver is not going to be able to score points. And at the moment it's Petuka. He needs to bring down his gap between him and Hawes. So we are now on the 20th lap. Brian asking another Dutch driver. Yes, we have had Khan, who is currently 8th. He seems to be Dutch. And he's racing for the first time tonight. And the safety car will be going in this lap. We still have 13 laps to go. Anything could go. Well, it's true that Timo has secured the Drivers' Championship, but he needs to still secure the Constructors' Championship. Safety car went into the pits. It's Mutanten Hero who is controlling the pack. What is... Oh, that's very smart from him. It's probably one of the best restarts from him. He crosses the starting line. The flags go green. The cars go vroom, 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 vroom. Heading on. It's gonna go side by side. Ooh. That was a nice defense from Jay Cardi, who's now 2nd. and none is still there, less than a tenth behind. Followed by Perpetual in 5th place, Paulie, Ethan Lester in 6th, King Ivan in 7th, Timo 8th, Timo who had pole position, sends it to the inside, and he is gonna go side by side with King Ivan. Very nice move from Timo. Currently 7th. Haas also overtakes Red Bull of Ivan. Ivan is very lucky to be able to continue after the incident that happened to him a couple of laps ago. Oh my goodness! that's a nasty hit. Haas bumps into the rear of Timo. I hope he hasn't lost any pieces from his front wing. Doesn't seem like it. Timo goes back to the pits. What is he doing? It's a change for the front wing. It seems he had front wing damage, and that's a glitch in the game. Glitch with the graphics. Mutanten Hero, who is provisionally leading the race now. 11 laps remaining. It's Mutanten Hero of the Mercedes leading the race. In 2nd place, Jake Hardy, 6 tenths behind. Also 7 tenths behind, or 6 tenths behind. Henan of the Alpha Tauri. In 4th place, Paulie. So, ladies and gents, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Take a look at how many drivers are fighting for P1. It's Mutanten Hero leading. Jake Hardy. Perpetually. Ethan Lester, 6 drivers. 6 drivers are fighting for the lead of the race. This is why this league is so competitive. Well, Paulie was able to find his form back, and now he's up to P4. He's only 2 tenths behind Henan. Paulie using the last few percentage of ERS that he has. Well, he needs to save it. He's not going to be able to overtake Henan, at least not at this lap. Probably next lap, once the DRS will be enabled. Such an exciting race so far. We have seen a lot of incidents. We have seen a lot of breathtaking overtaking maneuvers. And now we are seeing the rest of the race, I guess. Timo is now in 8th place. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Can't believe I missed that. That's an incident between Petuka and King Ivan. It wasn't a very nice one. It wasn't the cleanest incidents. I'm sure the stewards are gonna have a say about this. And what just happened? What just happened? Yellow flag, another yellow flag between these 2 drivers. What's happening? They need to take it easy. So Jake Hardy takes the lead of the race. He's now leading the race. Oh. Where is Henan? Henan has retired. In the pits. Till now, it's double Mercedes on the podium, unless something happens, and Khan overtakes Timo. Khan might be under some pressure from Timo. Timo was only 2 tenths behind. You never know when the attack is going to take place. Khan scoring a purple sector 1. The newcomer is doing good, adapting himself into a new league with relatively new drivers to him. He's doing very good so far. made a mistake. Now he's falling slightly behind. I'd like to return. So Mutanten here was able to snatch the lead of the race back. It's a very awesome job from him. It's still a 5-way battle for the lead of the race. With 8 laps to go, it's Mutanten Hero who is provisionally leading the race so far. He has completed 10 laps on his mediums. How far is he going to be able to carry on? We don't know. Petuka with the fastest lap. It's a 1:17.0. So 6/10 or 5/10 behind Jake Hardy, who finds himself in a Mercedes sandwich. In 3rd place, Paudi 2/10 behind Jake Hardy. In 4th, Perpetual, followed by Ethan Lessiter. Almost 30 seconds behind Khan, followed by Timo. Timo goes off track, receiving another set of penalties. In 8th place, Hawes, followed by Petuka, almost 11 seconds behind. I can't believe that I missed that. Jake Hardy takes the lead of the race back once again. And will continue, so Hawes in P8, Petuka in 9th, and last but not least, King Ivan in 10th place. We have had a lot of change of events throughout this race. Perpetually receiving another set of penalties. Ivan overtakes Petuka. Now as we head into Rivazza, going into turn 18, we might see some overtaking moves as the DRS is going to be enabled once again. Paudi very close to his teammate. Are we going to see team orders? Mutanten Hero goes round the outside. Very good move. He moves Jake Hardy down to a Mercedes sandwich. Perpetually was trying to send it to the inside. Paudi defended it. And Timo was finally able to overtake Khan. On Variante Tamburello. He has completed 10 laps on his softs, yet he's still able to be as fast as he was at the beginning of the race. This is why Timo is one of the best drivers in Formula 10. Another time DRS deployed. It's a 5-way battle. 5-way battle. Jake Hardy tried to send. Oh! Pepetru was gonna go for it. However, Paudi was forced to slow down because Jake Hardy slowed down in front of him. Pepetru with a better racing line. He's trying to go around the outside. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. And 5 lap times. 5 laps time, we are gonna know who's gonna be the winner of the Imola Grand Prix. Could be anyone between these top 5 drivers, or it could be anyone from the remaining 10 drivers who are still competing tonight. Some oversteer from Perpetuate. DRS is enabled once again. You can see Mutanten Hero doing his best to defend the first place. Well, of course, if you're first, you're going to do your best to defend it. Because being first in a race is the best thing that you can do. So, the least that you can do is to protect this position. Some drivers crack under pressure when you assign a task like that to them, while the others excel. And this is what differentiates average drivers from champions. Team 1 Khan still fighting each other. Now we're going to see Pepetru and Pawdy. Pepetru and Pawdy. Oh, it's very difficult to make an overtaking move here. Pawdy falling behind. Now it's 1.2 seconds behind Jake Hardy. We have a yellow flag for Khan. Spinning. Khan's tire temperature is so high. He needs to cool them down slightly. And he's going back to the pits. Seems as he's going to be changing a front wing. Indeed he does. And that's a very slow pit stop. He leaves the pits in 9th place. That's a superbly slow pit stop. Only 2 laps separating us from the result of the race. Mutanten Hero for the first time in his PSGL career will be winning the Imola Grand Prix if things stay the way they are. Jake Hardy in 2nd place, half a second behind. Both of these drivers have completed 60 laps on the mediums. In 3rd place, Pepetru Pawdy, who was able to bounce back. Ethan Leffiter in 5th, followed by Timo. Hawes in 7th place. King Ivan in 8th. Petuka 9th, and Khan, the newcomer, last but not least. Hardy, it looked to me as if he was going to try to send it. He doesn't. We are now in the last lap of the race, ladies and gents. It's now or never. It's my life. It's now or never. I am going to live forever. By the words of Bon Jovi. The final lap is Mutanten Hero going to be the one who puts his hands on the Imola Grand Prix trophy? Or is it going to be another driver? Very good question. In half a lap time, we're going to know the answer to that question as well. Ladies and gents, Mutanten Hero going into turn 17 and turn 18 of Rivazza. Ladies and gents, Mutanten Hero wins the Imola Grand Prix. Jake Hardy in second place. In third place, Pauli. In fourth, Ethan Lessiter. In fifth place, Pepechwood, followed by Timo. Hawes. In eighth, Petuka. Ivan in ninth. Last but not least, Khan, who was driving very good today. He was unfortunate. And Ivan is carrying on without a front wing. Ooh. Petuka finishing style. I mean, he still hasn't crossed finish line yet. Yeah, he did. So, ladies and gents, this is it for tonight's race in Imola. In shortly, I will show you the standings. Baldi has been voted as the driver of the day. He has had a lot of comebacks. That's a nice emoji or dance. He looks like George Russell though. Ladies and gents, here are the final unofficial standings because we might have a lot of stewards talk. It's Mutanten Hero winning for his first time ever in PSGL. Jake Hardy in second place, followed by Paudi. Ethan Lessiter in fourth. Pepechui fifth. Timo, Hawes and Petuka, followed by King Ivan. Khan in 10th. And the other drivers were not able to complete the race. Ladies and gents, I would like to thank you so much for watching this stream. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. You can find my account in the description. I will follow you back. And I hope to see you hopefully next week. Same place, same time for the finale. Until then, this is Salir Haddad signing off.